Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, June 6th, 2025, and we are live at the Hive. Oh, right, from Blade Show Atlanta 2025. And we are in a very echoey room because we are in a hotel downtown Atlanta, baby. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. Well, weekend, Friday, Hive Day, what's left of it. Shoot, we're pushing towards the weekend, folks. Normally, we've been live for over 3 hours at this point. But hey, I did get the live stream in. I had to keep up with tradition. We barely made it back and got it ready, and we are set up so I can hang out with you all for a little while. Tell you what I saw at Blade Show so far, and there's still a lot to be seen. Hello, everyone. What's up, Paul Munko? Look at that. Mr. Paul Munko. I got to hang out with him today and check out his stuff. And man, that guy is a designer. Oh my goodness gracious. And look at this. I forgot my bell again. Oh, wait a minute. I have a sound effect. Prado's been a member for 42 months with a super chat. He said, shout it out loud, wake those neighbors. I almost forgot about my my sound settings. That was a way that I was able to find it last time, right? So hold on. I remember. So we remember the last time we were at a hotel. I've got a couple new knives that I purchased. Mrs. Beez still hasn't found a knife yet. Paul Munko said, appreciate you, brother. Looking forward to tomorrow. Heck yeah, dude. I hope you sell every single knife you've got. Mrs. Beez is wore out. She is laying down, resting. Yeah, she is wore out. What are those bells called when you go ding, ding, ding? Is that a concierge bell? Is that what that's called? Let's see if I can find it. And folks, we're gonna get rolling here in just a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. We found it. We got it. Oh my gosh, man, that is genius. And I just about tripped and broke my ankle. Ugh. That was a genius idea by Mrs. Beez. So Mrs. Beez, y'all, this is her fancy scooter that she's been tooling around Blade Show with. Look at those big wheels. Oh yeah, look at that. And she's not only got that going on, she's decked out. She's got the red and blue police light. She has a cup holder here. As you can see right here, she's got a big cup holder and oh yeah. We'll wake all the neighbors here downtown Atlanta. I'm not going to push the siren buttons because they're way too loud. That would definitely bother the neighbors. And oh, look at this. Mr. Boo Fam sent 10 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Oh, yeah. How about that? Let's see who got them. B Shady, Justin Time, Alex Kerber, Tyler Wendlandt, Robert Hamilton, Kevin Santer. What's up, man? Sleazy Pancake, Gate Creepin', Charles Robinson. Oh my gosh, who else? Daddy Be Trippin' and David V all received memberships for Mr. Boo Fam. And I got to hang out with Boo today. I'm going to hang out with him a lot more tomorrow. I didn't even get back to him today because it was so nuts. And oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Boo. He said, because we had some fun at Blade Show with Remette today. Boo with the $10 hair super chat. That's a good bell. Oh my gosh, see, Mrs. Beez is a genius. And look at this. Guess who we've been hanging out with today? None other than Ken Faulkner. Yeah, that's right. The famous YouTube's Ken Faulkner was hanging out with us today, or vice versa. And we got to go eat some pizza with Faulkner and Vicky. Let me get your super chats up there. Todd Carr said, evening, everyone. What's up, Top Dog? Top Dog 8762's in the Hive. I sound very echoey, very echoey. And my voice almost feels a little raspy. Been doing a lot of loud talking because it is very loud with that many people at Blade Show. I'll tell you guys a little bit of the stuff that I saw today. Pumpkin Pie said, did he say it just like that when he found you? You know what? Did I? I think, oh yeah, it definitely came up in conversation. That is how you say Ken Faulkner. Stacy said, hi, everyone. Bluminati Ninja and Twisted Sis lost their home in a tornado yesterday. They could use some help from you folks if you're able to. Send to Johnny Lopez PayPal at Black Talon 98. Thanks. I'm so sad to hear that. Matthew Capola said, Beez, you sound fine on this end. Dragoon said, Sean F. GTSY. I agree, Vu. I agree here. And Kaiser F. Book, LOL. Jason Cable said, yeah, my ears are still ringing and probably will come back tomorrow. It was so cool getting to see so many people from the knife community today. That was very exciting. Mrs. Beez and I were just at what they call the Pit, which is a large open area in the hotel directly connected to the Cobb Galleria. There were a lot of knife people. We were hanging out with Mr. and Mrs. Freak Show. And oh my goodness, just all the people that you only get to see. And Mr. Fed Harrison, Mr. Harrison, I mean, so many people. If I started trying to name them all, I would end up missing them. Look at this, Mr. Michael Lawrence with a $10 here super chat. He said, jealous but happy to see you, Beez, and the rest of the Hive. Smash that like button. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? And B Shady. Vu Fam said, I will be at the Pit tomorrow, Beez. Drinks on me. Oh, I'm going to get a free Coke Zero. Very nice. Very, very nice. And tonight, I am drinking. Look at this. I'm not kidding when I say an ice cold Coca-Cola Zero. Look at the sweat. Look at that. This is fresh out of the cooler because we got stuff. Oh, look at this. Mr. Jim Miller. What's up, Jim? Been a member for 25 months with a super chat. He said, good to see you and the Queen. It's always great to see you, Jim. General Zod said, now got to do the pour. Well, you know what? I only have one Coke Zero left, and I could do the pour, but right now I'm drinking out of the can because, you know, we are in a hotel. Hey, by the way, okay, so we have here a Devo, and we're not going to go super long tonight because I do have to get some sleep to be prepared to walk another 8 hours, to stand and walk another 8 hours tomorrow at Blade Show. I would say I got to see maybe around half of the exhibits at Blade Show today. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of stopping, a lot of talking to friends, and you know. It takes a while. Attorney Bailey said, catching up with you tomorrow, Beez. Got something for you. See you tomorrow. Attorney Bailey, I was trying to find you on email today, trying to figure out how to get a hold of you. And I don't know if you emailed me or not, but if email me and put Attorney Bailey in the subject line, because I was trying to figure out how to get a hold of you today. And I was like, has he never emailed me? Why can't I figure this out? Twisted Sis said, Bluminati says, hi, everyone. He's gone to bed. He is exhausted. Okay. Jim Cox said, should probably be drinking non-caffeinated. I know. That's for sure. Major Powell said, hey, Beez, hello from the campsite on the border of Idaho and Utah near Bear Lake, carrying several camp knives and a pair of 3 and a Mora. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this, people. Look at this. We have a Spyderco box. Yeah. Look at that. We got a Spyderco box. Dog One said, who got a Work Sharp knife today? You know what? I didn't even see the Work Sharp booth. I don't even know. David Jewell's been a member for 20 months with a super chat. David Jewell, he said, cheers to all you crazy knife people friends. What's up, man? Cheers to you too. Oh my gosh. Mark Dodson said they sold out fast. Okay, well, they're gone. Stacy said, Ken Faulkner. Yeah, we went to Mellow Mushroom with Ken Faulkner and Vicky and OCD for EDC. We got to hang out, and Justin from OCD for EDC got to hang out with him. It's always a pleasure to talk to him. What's up, SC Knife Monkey? How you doing? And right now, my snack are these heavy-duty malted milk balls. Look at this. Look at the size of it. I mean, would you just look at it? Look at the thickness of chocolate on that bad boy. Wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. You get your little texture vision. How's that for a malted milk ball? Oh, yeah. Toe Jammer said, did you stop at Buc-ee's? No, we're going to try to stop on the way back. We were trying to make good time to pick up our early bird passes. So we only made 2 short stops on the way here. Kevin Sancher said, no, those are Whoppers. Heck yeah, man. You get these ones from Kroger. That's a Whopper right there without a doubt. Oh, that's some chocolate. Here's one of the knives I carried today, was the Binge. This dude right here. Oh, come on. What are we? I don't even know what we're focusing on. I'll have to fix my lighting. I did bring some YouTube lighting, so I can adjust this. Let's see if that helps. Oh yeah, that's bright. Nothing like a mobile live stream. Yep. So I got this dude. Pull him back here. See what happens when I do that. Kroger has some dark chocolate peanut butter cups that are awesome. Remette gifted 5 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Remette, let's see. Dinkle, Jean Gray, Damian Fournier, I'm a Sporterer, and Revolving Blades all gifted memberships by Remette. What's up, Remette? I hung out at Remette today and hung out with VU Fam. Let's see. I took a couple videos. Of Remette. Here's the Remette table. Look at this. Look at all that goodness. Oh my. Look at all that Remette-ness. Would you just look at all the beautiful Remette knives? Oh my gosh. Just Remette after Remette. Look at that. Beautiful setup by Remette and VU Fam. Let me do this one more time for you all. We have a lot to cover in a short amount of time tonight. And it is very loud at Blade Show. You hear all that noise? That's people. How about that? Matthew Kapala said, Beez, I want to congratulate my blacksmithing teacher, Mace Vitali, on winning the Antique Bowie Award by the American Bladesmith Society today. That is freaking awesome, dude. Congratulations. Mace Vitali. VU Fam said, I got a shot of Mrs. Beez of Beezblade's trunk. Dude, VU, really? Dog One said, wow, Remette, how was your day? Richard Meyer said, I got my 2 SRM in yesterday. Awesome knives. Terrier 258L green and SRM Ambi-Lock folding knife, 14C, 28N blade steel, baby. And my car to handle, a Sika. Very nice. B Shady said, I've become pretty picky with my pickups. VU Fam said, Mrs. Beez saw me creeping and recording. Yep. El Cap said, VU Fam's DLC vein is beautiful. General Zod, yeah, they are pretty. The Remette booth is very nice. Remette said, welcome everyone to visit our booth, booth 1048. Remette with a $10 here super chat. Thank you, Remette. Let's see here. Here's one of the knives I have with me right here. And I'll be next Friday, I'll be showing you some new stuff from Remette. So be ready for some sneak peeks from Remette. But I carried this one for a short time today. I brought quite a few knives with me, about 24 knives. Yeah, this is Remette's year. But this is one of my faves, and wait until you see the Mr. Fancy Pants version that I'm going to be showing you of this dude right here. I really, really like this one. Gabe said, I carried the Reich Hummingbird and my modded Spyderco Smock. Did Remette remove the Canyon off Amazon? Said Daniel Park. I'm not sure. But this is, I mean, you guys have all seen this one, but I have new models that I'll be showing you. And wow, the new models are very, very cool. You just got a chance to sneak peek them. They were in there. You just would have to sneak peek them. Thomas McDonald said, that's a beauty. Remette said, thank you for all your support. Absolutely, man. Daniel Park said, did Remette? Yeah, I don't know. Dog One said, Beez, I like that knife. That can food prep-tastic. Raccoon Tacticals, what's this? Michael Raccoon said, hey, Remette, do you guys have any more of the meteors at the show? I can't remember if they did or not. Michael Lawrence has been a member for 2 months with us. Super chat as the ultimate beekeeper. Michael. He said, bummed I couldn't be at Atlanta, so I got an LT Wright Genesis in A2 with a mirror polish Scandi grind. I'm in love and I can't stop carving stuff. Did I say I was jealous of you, Blade Show attendees? Dude, I feel you. I know, man. I know. Thank you very much, Michael, the ultimate beekeeper for 2 months. Got a new WE knife, which is exciting. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I have another new, oh yeah, I got this knife, which is exciting. Yeah, so I gotta be careful not to, I have to keep on track just a little bit. At the Hinderer booth, they were handing out popcorn, and inside the bags of popcorn, there may be something that will entitle you to a gift or a prize. I don't see anything in there, but I'm curious. I almost want to dump it out to see if there's, I have my trusty O-lights with me. I don't see anything in there. It's possible. We got 2 bags, but I don't know what it is that would be in that bag of popcorn. You guys see anything in there? But yeah, they have prizes in their popcorn. I am kind of feeling a little snacky. Boo Fam said, inside the popcorn was an unsheathed fixie. I don't believe that for a second. Ghostkeeper said, Beez, been to the Best Tech booth? Check out the Taipan, just ordered it. The Best Tech booth we are going to tomorrow. We did walk past it, but I kind of have different plans today, so we'll be going by Best Tech tomorrow for sure. Soul 7 said, when do you think you cracked a tooth on a, yeah, when you think you cracked a tooth on a kernel. Christopher Willing said, I see a lot of things that would get stuck in my teeth. Absolutely. General Zod, yeah, the golden ticket. So the very first thing I did, maybe scan the WR code on the bag. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should scan it. I never thought about that. Dude, you're a genius. Let's see what happens. Oh, I guess if it's on video, it won't work, right? Let's see what happens. Blade Show 2025, first look from the ranch. Popcorn and prizes, the golden ticket giveaway. This year at Blade Show, the early birds get more than just the first pick. They get a shot at the golden ticket. We've hidden 50 golden tickets inside 500 bags of Hinderer popcorn. Open yours to see if you're a winner. Each ticket clearly states your prize, which can be redeemed right at our booth, from patches, hardware, clips, and tabs to a full-blown Hinderer knives. Every ticket is a surprise, and every prize is all Hinderer. Wow. Okay, so, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be something if we won a Hinderer? I don't own a Hinderer. That would be something. Sanders said, go check out the Chavez booth. Oh, yeah, we walked by the Chavez booth. Sometimes if a booth was really busy, I was like, we'll come back to it. Boy, wouldn't that be something if we had a golden ticket in here for a Hinderer? I don't see anything, but oh, wait a minute. Is that plastic? I don't see anything, but I will be at some point dumping all this out. I mean, I'm going to eat it, but I'm wondering, wouldn't that be something to have a golden ticket and win it something Hinderer? I don't even own a Hinderer sticker. Soul 7 said beezblades in the popcorn factory. Pumpkin Pie said, now I'm curious what Hinderer flavor tastes like. Remette Knife with the $10 super chat. He said, if I go to Blade Show next year, I will definitely treat everyone to beer. Hey, look at that. How about them apples? David said, just dump it in a bowl. I know. So the first thing that I got, the Integral is named the Swift, said Vu Fam. Oh, yeah. Sheer Mischief said, quick tally. How many Bladies have you snagged so far? Not a whole lot. I did get my next grail. Just saying. I'll reveal that here in a little bit. There's been a knife that I've been looking at for close to a year. Maybe, yeah. I've been looking at it for at least 10 months. And I keep going back to it and keep going back to it. And I had a sneaky suspicion that I might want to get it this year. And I got it. Lone Star said, today so far after going to Blade Show, 5 folders and 4 fixed. Who in here right now is at Blade Show or went to Blade Show today? That's a question for me to ask. Ed said, if you're looking for an 8010, Amazon has the S35V in Tonto for $80. He just did a video on it. Michael said, Remette must be planning not to go next year. That might be a lot of beer. Hey, as generous as Remette is, you never know. Kodiak Edge Bladesmithing says, does Remette design his knives? You would have to look on them to see who the Toe Jammer said, we will be there tomorrow. Very nice. Tyler said, not me, stuck in Minnesota and moving to our first house. I'm very, very, dude, that is exciting. That is very exciting. We got to see, so many people today. That's like I'm saying, we got to hang out with Knives Fast and Love Them Knives. Got to hang out with him and Justin from OCD for EDC and Eric and the crew from Blade Binge. Me and Mrs. Beez got a shirt from Blade Binge. Check this out. Ask me about my knife problem. Look at that. Check out that shirt. Now, isn't that the coolest thing ever? B Shady said that's the best part, seeing everyone. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. What's up, Cue Ball? He said, hello from Arizona. I like your room, Beez. Nice view. Thanks, man. We are downtown Atlanta. Can you guys, yeah, you can kind of see it. Take some of the glare away. Yeah, back there, that is one side view of downtown Atlanta. Good to see you, Cue Ball. Dog One said, Tyler, congrats on the house, a pinnacle moment and my second and third job. So the very first thing I did when wait a minute, hold on, let me keep up with the chat here. Click the Tonto option on 8010. Robert Cantu said, I have a knife fever going pretty bad. Dude, I know all about the fever. Soul 7 said, start a video saying got a couple. Already hinted past a couple. Did I? Yeah, but Cue Ball said, been a long time. Good to see you too. Yeah, the first thing I did was I went straight to Spyderco booth to see if they had any factory seconds. And I nailed a Magna Cut Paramilitary 2 for $79. Or not a pair of 3. A pair of 3 in Magna Cut. Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. Maximet, not Magna Cut. Yeah, it's been a long day. Maximet Steel. There's OCD for EDC checked it out. He couldn't find a single flaw with it. Got it for $79. El Cap said, did you see Edgerati by chance? Edgerati? Yeah, $79. Lee Ward said, wish it was the drop point though. Attorney Bailey said, dang, those deals are at Blade Show. Yeah, dude. They have this one. They had this one and the PM2 factory seconds. And the thing is, I was talking with the Spyderco aficionado, Justin, and he looked it over. He said the blade is straight. He did the whole Spyderco check and there's not a single flaw. He said sometimes they will call it a factory seconds if there's something on a microscopic level that they don't like with like the engraving or something like that. So yeah, it's I mean, it's just it works fantastic. So I'm excited about that. Voo Fam with a $10 super chat. And if you weren't here earlier when I showed, Mrs. Beez did get her scooter, and she wouldn't have been able to get around Blade Show without it. Here's her fancy scooter, her knee scooter with the big wheels. Got her the all-terrain wheels. This thing is hefty, and she's got the police lights on the front. I put those on there, and she's got the big cup holder. See the cup holder there. She had her drink in that, and then she's got her green bell right here that we're using for super chats tonight. And then there's 4 buttons right here, which are very loud sirens to go with her police lights, but I'm not going to do those right now because I am in a hotel. I'm not going to go that crazy with it. Michael said, Beez, grab me one of those pair of 2s and I'll send you the funds. All right. I'll go tomorrow and get you one, man, if they have any left, for sure. Cue Ball said, that's sweet. Ed's Blade said, they see her rolling. Sheer Mischief, yeah, there's 4 different siren sounds. They are very loud. I mean, very loud. Tyler said, should put some spinners. Oh, I know. I would have loved to have fixed it up even more. Moose Duty said, Remette knife. Love the integral prototype. Michael, yeah, I get it for sure, man. I will see if they have any more tomorrow. I will get one for sure for you. Michael N, welcome to Scout Beez. Oh yeah, speaking of channel members, you know that me and Top Dog are gearing up for a big 10 giveaway. 10 giveaway packages. Major Pal said you got to get some AWT scales for that pair of 3 with the liner delete. It's so good. Really? I'm gonna eat some. Maybe I'll eat some popcorn and we'll find out if I want a Hinderer. Yeah, right. Dog One said, Beez, could you have bought multiples? I don't know. didn't even cross my mind. Dwayne K said, I feel Beez has put some mileage on that scooter. Mrs. Beez has. She put some mileage on it for sure. Dragoon said, Dog One, they let you buy like 3 or 5. Nothing crazy. We have here a brand new DVO. Oh, mama. Let me show you this. Channel members, this may very well end up being in one of the prize packs. Soul 7 said that popcorn is making you twitch. Look at this dude. Look at that. Growler V2 Wave Carbon Fiber B Blast 154 cm. Look at that dude. Growler V2. I'm hearing a lot of traffic. Like downtown Atlanta is a zoo. Michael Lawrence said, makes me want to fake an ankle injury so I can roll around on one of those scooters. Dude, that scooter, I mean, it's pretty cool. Michael said, ew, love me some purple. Robert said, I love that fat belly. Devo is developing an XL growler, said El Cap. Mark Roman said, hey, what, Mr. Beez, did you hear about the knife show in Atlanta? Did you hear about the knife show in Atlanta? Yes, I did. What did I hear? I don't know. I heard a lot today. Soul 7 said that purple ring pops nicely. So, yeah, look at that. This, I think we might put this, very possibly put this in the channel member giveaway that's coming up. We shall see. It's a teaser of possibilities. We will have some nice knives in the channel, the membership giveaway. Did Mrs. Beez buy anything pretty today, Todd? No, she didn't find anything that yelled at her. We did a lot of talking. Tomorrow we need to do some more serious looking around. Michael Lawrence said, only have a Lush. Would be cool to win that one, or any for that matter. Yeah, so besides that, But wait, there's more. Got this from WE Knife. This dude right here, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Let me get this out of the box and show you. Get this out. Get this over here. Put that right there. Dog one said, I like that growler very much. The pivot blings. You have here a brand new WE Knife Speedster. Look at this dude. Oh, it needs cleaned off. Do I have a... let me do that. A WE Knife Speedster. This thing is... Oh, yeah. Be careful. 20 CV blade steel. Got all the packing lube on it. Here we go. Look at this dude. The WE Knife Speedster. This was a gift from WE Knife. Mark Dodson said, wipe on the curtains. Hopefully there's nothing already on the curtains. You never know places like this. Actually, we're very fortunate. The hotel we're in, we got to stay in because of Mrs. B's parents have a timeshare, so we got to stay down at this nice hotel. Here's the Speedster. Yeah, look at that. I like this style knife. I like this style blade. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, Mamacita, said Major Pal. Oh, yeah. Got to use the IR light for inspections. Yeah. Does this knife have that one? Oh, this is the this dude. This is one of these. The Arc Flex. The Arc Flex. Arc Flex or Arc Flex Pro. One of the Arc Flexes. Raccoon Tactical said, I just made it here safe today due to vehicle issues. All right. I'm glad you're here. Kevin said, don't turn on a UV light if you want to sleep tonight. Exactly. Cue Ball's been a member for 38 months with a super chat. Cue Ball. He said 2026. I won't miss it. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, Cue Ball's been a member for 38 months. Ghost Keeper said, it looks like the Conspirator. This is absolutely the style of knives that I am drawn to. The more elongated, kind of classical shapes, you know, not a whole super, not a lot of craziness. I like crazy, believe me. But the ones that my eyes are drawn to a lot are styles like this. There we go. Styles like this. This right here is titanium. 20 CV blade steel. Michael said, Beez, I picked up a Trustfire Mini X3 1050 lumen flashlight with soft floodlight, green laser, pointer, and UV light. It's a banger at 70-ish bucks. Definitely look into them. Trustfire Mini X3. Very interesting. I bet Top Dog knows all about that one too, Michael. Todd Carr said, Beez going to get a ton of room service ringing that bell. I know. So this is very exciting. The WE Knife. And then, so we got the WE Knife as a gift from WE Knife. Some knife content reviewers. We had a little soiree, if you will. They invited us to Dave & Buster's, and we were gifted a WE Knife, which is very cool. And then we have this DVO knife that we obtained from, oh yeah, we got to hang out with Kevin and, oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. Paul Mason Pierre, or Mason Pierre. Yeah, Mason Pierre. Oh my gosh. What's his first name? Mr. Mason Pierre. Colin Mason Pierre and Lefty. We hung out with them at the DVO booth. I mean, that's the thing, is if you ever get the opportunity to go to Blade Show, you'll get to see so many people that you normally, you know, get to chat with, but you actually get to see them live in person. It's very exciting how many people you get to see. There's a lot of beeping and craziness going on outside. I don't know what's going on out there. We're on the 11th floor. Yes, Colin. What's up, Eric W? He said, okay, y'all have a good night. Have a good night, Eric. Beer and crane games, said Kevin Santer. Spent about 3 years in hotels. Love them, said Dog One. Oh yeah. There's our view. The Georgia Aquarium is like right over, let's see, over Georgia Aquarium, I think is right there. That might be it. But you can see Georgia Aquarium and the Coca-Cola buildings out there. I can't remember which one's where at the moment. Vu Fam said, I spend more time talking than shopping. Yeah, that's my my thing too, is it's just so fun talking to all the people from the knife community. It's very exciting. And I did pick up a Holy Grail. Let me just show you guys a couple things here. I think if you didn't get in here early, where you stand, Beez, it looks like a great view. We are at the Wyndham, downtown Atlanta. I mean, smack dab in them. We are at the Centennial Park. We are right at Centennial Park. I carried the binge today, which is very nice, very, very nice. Just J-Dash, the Beast, said, I bought the Buster FG because of your reviews. Still waiting on it to arrive. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. Oh, very nice. Tank 13 said, dropping in from Guam. How y'all doing? Dude, we got Guam in the house. We got Guam in the hive. That is freaking awesome. And I know there's people that have been just filing in like crazy. This was the first thing I got at Blade Show. This was $79 for, if you look here, Maximette Para 3. Factory seconds, $79. And as far as I know, and it's been inspected by OCD for EDC, who's the Spyderco guy, there's not a single thing that he can possibly find. He said it could be something microscopic as far as like printing, like laser etching, because everything else is just perfect. It's perfectly centered, no blade warps, nothing weird. It operates very smoothly, which is very, very cool. Michael said, Beez, just tell them it's for the vice president of the Hive. Okay, I'll do that. Absolutely. Hold on. Oh my gosh. There's like total gridlock. There's fancy cars. You guys hear that? Wow. It's just like lines of cars. I don't know. I don't even know what people are doing. I'm glad I'm not down there trying to drive, though. I can tell you that right now. General Zod said it has one extra stonewash mark. Yeah. Does Spyderco notch the spine or hole of all its seconds? Yes. So if you get a Spyderco, I'm glad you said that. There might have been a wreck, because now I hear, goodness, I don't know how you could possibly live downtown Atlanta. You hear the sirens? So if you get a factory seconds, they put a notch right here, so you know it's a factory seconds. Right there is a little notch. That's how you know. That's how it's identifiable. So if someone ever tries to sell you a Spyderco and says it's brand new, and they try to charge you normal price, ask to see right there on the right side of the top of the hole, right there will be a tiny little notch that they put there on purpose. That's how they identify them. What's up, Paul Mills? Richard Meyer said Cobra Tech had 10% off with Dad 2025. Just look at it with all of its Atlanta-ness. Oh, so that's what I was doing. Let's see. Okay. So here's some of the things I brought with me. Let me just show you these real quick. I brought this Kaiser with me. They had one of these at Blade Show, but they are, of course, sold out. I can't even remember the name of it, which, you know, when you got this many knife names. But this is one of Kaiser's fancy knives. Look at that. Look at that, dude. So I brought that one. Just look at the grind. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, look at that blade. It's wicked. I mean, it is wicked. So there's that one. And then I brought this dude. I brought many Kaisers with me. Tomorrow night is the Kaiser get-together. I'm going to be speaking at that get-together. I'm looking forward to that. Angel Wing, Aaron D said. I don't remember. And then I have my DVO, the DVO Tall Boy. Love my DVO Tall Boy. The Kaiser Retro came online, said Dog One. Then I have my Sebenza 31, which was my grail last year. Very excited about this. I'm going to be giving, I'm going to go to the booth, and I already talked to CRK, the Chris Reeves Knives team, and I'm going to give this to them. They are going to take it back with them and put they're going to take this thumb stud out and make it a double thumb stud. I told them I want a double thumb stud. So this will go from having the traditional one thumb stud to having one on both sides. And they said it shouldn't take more than a week or so. So I'm excited about that. So my CRK is going to have a thumb stud. I brought this. This is my factory seconds that I got last year, maybe the year before that. Maybe it was the year, yeah, maybe it might have been the year before. But I love this thing. I've used this so much. It's a cardboard killer. And then I brought a good old trusty raccoon, Vastid raccoon. SC Knife Monkey said, will there be a live stream of the Kaiser get-together? I'm not sure if there will or not. This is something I brought from Kaiser too, which I really like. I'm digging this blue rich light of the Kaiser Drop Bear version 2. I really like this one. That rich light looks really good. Matthew said, Beez, tell Kaiser they need to drop the best dad in the galaxy drop bear soon, pun intended, or they're going to miss Father's Day. I want to get one for my dad. Oh, yeah. Kelly said, that's awesome turnaround time on them working on it and getting it mailed out to you. Yeah, see, I think the reason why I didn't want to mail my CRK to them is because I know that they, as far as ordering a knife, they're like 4 years back ordered to get a CRK. But apparently, if you send a knife in to get serviced or just get a thumb stud added or something, that's a quick turnaround. I didn't know that. So that is, Dog One said, can you film it, Beez? I might be able to have Mrs. Beez do some clips or something. I'm not sure exactly how that'll work because I'm going to be speaking and I might be using my phone for notes. I haven't even got it planned yet, what I'm going to be talking about. So I'll have to play it by ear how that goes. Gabe said, which one of Kaiser's new knives is the button lock, liner lock style? This one right here, this new Kaiser drop bear is a button liner lock. This is a top liner lock. So that's one of the reasons I really like it. And it's a little thinner than the other drop bears. So it's more comfy in the hand. It just fits the hand better. And then, of course, Vastid. I have my trusty Vastid Nightshade. Oh, yeah. Love my Nightshade. You know I love my Nightshade. And then also, I have this Mr. Fancy Pants WE Knife. I don't even remember the name of this one, but I really like this WE Knife. Look at that. Look at that and all of its fanciness. Pumpkin Pie said, is that the Drop Bear 2 with the button lock? Yes, this is the Drop Bear version 2 with the top liner lock. this button, it's a button actuated liner lock. If you look inside there, let's see. It's hard to see. But this button, oh yeah, there you go. See up there on the inside at the top, watch it move. See how it pushes the liner lock out of the way? Yeah, button actuated liner lock. Oh yeah, I really like it. Michael said, really like the warning on the drop bear. Makes it look so. Yeah, so I do like this one. I've been carrying this one. And then I did, so besides this Mr. Fancy Pants WE Knife that I brought with me, I brought another of my Grail WE Knives, the OAO, the WE Knife one and only, the OAO. This thing is just a thing of beauty. It is an integral, all one solid milled piece of titanium. No screws to be seen over here except for the filler tab. Beautiful, beautiful blade. The satin lines on this thing are just gorgeous. See if I can get those satin lines in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Thomas said, button position on Drop Bear 2 looks better than on Vastid Raccoon. Dog One said, that is a grail for me one day. Yes, this thing is just, oh my gosh. Matter of fact, I carried this when we went to the WE Knife get together. It is a beaut. Yeah, look at that. The one and only. I'll carry that one. And then there's the Richlight Drop Bear version 2. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait, hold on. Here's another Drop Bear. This is the Drop Bear version 2 with the crossbar lock. I brought that one with me, which is just, I love crossbar locks. You can't go wrong. Good crossbar lock, right? And then, of course, since I'm going to be at Kaiser's get together, I have number 0 of the Kaiser Militao with the mother of pearl inlays. And of course, my lighting's not that great. You know, I'm in a hotel, but it will work. Kaiser Militao. I brought some Mr. Fancy Pants with me. Nathan said, Drop Bear versus the new Corgi. Ooh, the new Corgi's very nice. Two different style knives in my eyes. I can't really put them against each other. I did bring a lot of look at this. I got this fancy Mr. Fancy Pants. Look at that. Look at that. There's the chat in that DLC. There's you guys talking in the DLC. Look at that. There's your chat right there. Look at that. How's that for some fancy pants? Dragoon said Drop Bear or Roboto 2 over a Corgi any day. Yeah, the Corgi is kind of, it's, you know, more of a church carry, more of an office carry, whereas the Drop Bear is more of a, you know, more of a working style knife. The Momo. So I got the mini Momo with the fancy DLC coating. And then I got to hang out with, I mean, yeah, you can call it hangout. Got to hang out with Paul Munko. And this dude right here got the Mini Mystic with me, which is very nice, very, very nice. Cue Ball said the Drop Bear is a great design. And then we have this dude right here. Look at that. The Kaiser Feeweed. Look at that dude. I like this one. You guys saw this one last week. Kaiser dropped a bunch of new knives. This thing's very cool. You can get this at mydropbear.com if they still have them. I believe it's S45VN. Does it say? I think it's S45VN. That's my guess. J-Dash said, I should be asleep, but I'm live at the Hive. I have to work at 4 a.m. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 12:25. I'm not going to go super late tonight because I got in late. And, of course, we have this dude right here. the Remette Meteor, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So good. Supreme Taco said LMAX. Oh, that's right. You're right. When are the Drop Bear version 2 going to be available? There's a couple versions of it available already. Right here. Let me look. Let me take a look-ski here. Yes. And there is a $9 coupon right here. I'm just going to drop the link right in your chat. Right there is a link to where you can get a couple different versions of the Kaiser Drop Bear version 2. And oh, wait, hold on. We got a super chat. Hold on. Toe Jammer with a $10 super chat. Toe Jammer said, can you bring any amount of knives into Blade Show and can you carry a pew pew? I don't remember if there's a sign on the door about pew pews or not. You can bring any amount of knives into Blade Show, but you can't sell a knife at Blade Show. So there's a lot of people standing around talking about knives and showing knives and stuff, but you have to, I don't know that on the side, it's after Blade Show that people usually bring like a case like this. I brought this case with me from Cavall. It's usually like afterwards at the hotel where everyone's hanging out with all their knives. And then I brought this dude with me, the, oh my gosh, what is the Negane? Look at this dude. You guys have seen this before if you've been on the live stream, but this is the Miguron Negane, a beast, absolute beast of a knife. Look at the blade on this dude. Oh yeah, look at that. Just look at it. Major Powell with a $5 super chat. Major Powell. He said, are there any Benchmades worth the price? Mini Adamas tagged out, question mark, any? I have a Benchmade gift card in Needed Vice Hive. My favorite Benchmade so far is the one that I have. What is it called? Somebody help me out. What's the one I have? I really like that one. VooFam said, Beez, did you see that super thick Miguron at the show? Voo, would you possibly, hold on just a minute. Hold on, I'm thinking of a word. Oh, I know. Let me think here. Okay. So if anyone is interested, I'll let you see for yourself. Wait till you see the knife that I'm getting ready to show you. If you want a Metal Complex style knife, a knife that you would see on Metal Complex, I have one right here. The thickest, heavy dutiest knife in my collection to date. I'm putting a link in your chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Miguron Arma XL. Yeah, you heard that. This is an absolute bona fide beast. Let me get some extra light on it. Look at this. Look at this knife. Look at the thickness. Look at this. Look at this thing. The blade, I believe, is almost 1/4 of an inch thick. An absolute beast. The Arma XL. Look at this dude. But wait, there's more. We have the Geddon XL or Geddon, I don't know, Geddon XL. It's just equally as exciting. Wait till you hear this sound. Gosh, that was loud. Look at these dudes. Look at the blades. Just look at them. Look at the thickness of these knives. I mean, oh my gosh. I have a video filmed for these. Yeah. How many pounds do they weigh, Kevin? You know what? I wish I had a scale with me right now. What's a knife I could show you for? Okay, here's a comparison knife. Here's the PM3, right? Here's a width comparison with the PM3. So is that any indication of the thickness of this knife? Here, let's do this. There's the paramilitary, or the PM3, and there's the Arma XL. Look at that. look at that. It's a knife doorstop. Q-Ball said Miguron is competing with Midgard. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you hear that sound? Look at that. That's a 1/4 of an inch thick blade. This is just nuts. I mean, this knife, look at this. Look at this dude. It's a unit. The Midgard dwarfs it, General Zod said. It would fit me just right, said J-Dash. Here's a look at the milling. Miguron always has really beautiful milling. Here's the Arma. Here's the Arma, if you want a size comparison. Here's the Arma. And by the way, it's Arma and Armageddon. They have the Arma and Armageddon. Here's the Arma. Focus. And here's the Arma XL. So if you have an Arma, look at the difference. I have to hold them out at angles so the light hits them. But there's the difference. The Arma is on top and the Arma XL is below. BK said made for the bee squeeze. Got one thick as a brick, said Tom Williams. Yeah, those are exciting. Okay, now, because it's already 12:30 and I don't want to stay too late, because I still will have to wind down for a minute before I go to bed and then get up in the morning and go to Blade Show. If you all wouldn't mind joining me, is it more dangerous to throw that at someone than stab them with? It might be. It might do more damage. It's very quite possible. So I showed you all that. So there's one more thing I want to show you that I got, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm going to show you all a box or a bag, and then I'll let you all take a guess. Unless you already know, no cheating. Okay, a couple of you already know because you're at Blade Show. So Blade Show attendees that have already seen this, no cheating. Derek Friel said beezblades, Blade Show 2025 voted best shoes worn Friday at Blade Show. El Cap, yes, I will design a knife. Dwayne K said check the Benchmade and get a screw for your bailout. I already got Dwayne K. The dogs found the screw for my bailout. My bailout is restored. Oh, my shoes are in the other room. Yeah, my shoes, you can't miss them. They're the brightest pair I've ever bought. You guys know I like violent orange. All right, so I did this. Yep, I did. Got this little bag right here. The blind guy noticed him, said Derek. I got to hang out with Derek for real today. Yep. I did a thing. Experience Precision said, I did this. Experience, don't you be telling. I got to hang out with Experience Precision today. Now, see, Experience Precision here, he knows what I got, so he can't tell. But yep, I did a thing. I got to see so many cool knives that people got. Michael said, love that shirt, Beez. Should do that down the center, not in a circle, but love it either way. Yeah, I hear you. I got something. Kevin said, is it the Unumzon? No, I did get to, I got to hang out with and talk with Tim Reeve. Tim Reeve, who is the CEO owner of CRK. Do or do not, there is no try, said Dr. Sanders said, oh darn, saving my pennies for Chris Reeves. Yeah, so I did get to check that out today. Tim Reeve let me check out his Unumzon that is DLC coded. Very, very nice. Experience said, not me, Beez. Must be another Experience Precision. Oh, it wasn't you? Then who was it? Dude, I'm getting my names mixed up now. It wasn't you. It was See, I saw too many people today. Oh, I can't remember. Cue Ball said, smash that like button. Experience Precision. I saw you in spirit then. Oh my gosh, who was it? Oh, so many YouTube names. See, I told you I shouldn't be naming people. All right. Experience said I was with you in spirit. Michael said a clone or impersonator. Dude, what is his YouTube handle? Oh my gosh. So he's from New York. He hangs out. He's hung out a couple times with Everyday City Carry. What? Oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank. He has some swords, I think. Oh my gosh. I'm just totally drawing a blank. Oh my gosh. Who is it? I can't think. It'll come to me. Seems logical. Yes, seems logical. See? Seems logical. Okay, so I got this today. And you're like, wait a minute, that looks like your other one. Well, since I got this one last year, this one right here, yes, seems logical. So this one I got last year, and since then I've wanted the Tonto. So this year I got the Tonto. So now I have the pair. Oh yeah. Some people don't like Tonto blades, but I love this blade and I've wanted it ever since I got to experience the Sebenza. So now I have the perfect pair. Just look at them. Just look at them. Here's the blade on this Tonto. And this is, what's the blade steel? Is it Max? No, it's not Maxima. It's Magna Cut. So inlay. Yeah, it's Magna Cut. CPM, thank you. So, Mike and Ike said, congrats. Thank you, man. I've wanted this for a year. I've looked at it in a few different places and just couldn't do it. And I had it in the back of my mind that I was like, listen, if Mrs. Beez was awake, you can blame her. She made me get it. Literally, I don't know. I might not have got it because I was on the fence and she said, you better get it now or they're gonna sell out and you won't be able to get it. I was like, no. And then OCD for EDC said, just get it, Beez. And then Mrs. Beez was like, you deserve it. You've worked hard, blah, blah, blah. I was like, boy, you're laying it on thick. So I finally got it. Here's the thing. I'm going to give it back to CRK tomorrow. I'm giving them both of my CRK knives to take with them to put double thumb studs on. It's a hollow ground blade. Hollow ground, Magna Cut. Look at that wicked Tonto. Look at that beautiful edge on it. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. So I got me a grail. I've wanted to see these side by side for a long time, and I did it. Soul 7 said she will cash that in later. Yeah, tell me about it. Ramses Silent said, love the Tontos. Always my favorite blade style. #1 reason for marriage, said Tom. Yeah, is your wife convincing you to get an expensive knife? El Cap said, if you wanted double thumb studs, why wouldn't you get the Inkosi? The Inkosi has, the Inkosi is not as comfortable in my hand. The Inkosi has, see this notch right here? Okay, see how these have one notch right there where my finger is? The Inkosi has 2 notches, one here and one here. It has a different handle, and on that one, the spots where it has cutouts are not comfortable to my hand. They stick into my middle finger, and I'm like, for that much money, the Inkosi handle is not comfortable in my hand because I do push cuts and things like that. And when I'm gripping it, it's, see, this one doesn't because it fits my hand where my index finger goes in there, and there's no hot spots. The Inkosi has a dip. It's not as big, but it has a dip and then a curve, and it hits my hand. It's not comfortable. Derek said, I like the Tonto a little bit more. Good job, Mrs. Beez, talking you get into getting that. Yeah, dude, if there was ever a cool Tonto, this dude right here is just, oh my gosh. I've been eyeballing it. We went to River's Edge Cutlery last year, and I was looking at it, and I got it out, and I was looking at it. And then I went somewhere else, and I was looking at it, and I've looked them up, and I've looked at them, and I've just looked at it. Guaranteed for life. You can send in, if you ever do get a Chris Reeve, you can send it in to get a spa day. They'll clean it, they'll sharpen it, they'll do whatever to it for free. You can get it bead blasted for free. You can get it sharpened. I mean, I sharpen my own knives, but still. Yeah. Lanyard Man said it doesn't pass the Beez squeeze. Yeah, and not for me. The Inkosi is, I was checking them out, and I was like, that's why the Inkosi is not for me. Thanks, Derek. Blake said, Beez, you lucky dog. Absolutely stunning blade. Thanks, man. I'm just going to be looking at it until I give it back to him tomorrow. Major Pal said, Tonto Umnum's on next, bro. Oh, my. Oh, my. Milan Labe said, it's always better to handle a blade or a pew-pew to see how it fits in your hand. Yeah, because when we were talking about that today, how I wanted, before I bought this, how I wanted the double thumb stud, he said, why don't you just get an Inkosi? And that's when I was checking out the Inkosi, and I was like, oh, yeah. It's those notches. If you look at an Inkosi, it has extra notches there. So, I've always wondered how you spell, said J-Dash. You ever make a fishing hook out of a zipper, said Justin? I haven't. So we're going to do a mystery knife giveaway tonight, and we'll find out what it is next week. Richard Meyer said, wish my wife would talk me into buying Mr. Fancy Pants knives. Mr. Fancy Pants. She complains when I buy a $50 hair one. Diggy, 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 said J-Dash. Jaeger said, Jeff, not sure if Ontario is transparent about their heat treats. They are made in Taiwan to oppose the USA Kershaw. Dale said, congrats, Beez. It gladdens my heart to see people achieve their grails, especially when it is deserved. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that, man. Toe Jammer said, is there a video? A video of, you know what? I didn't really hardly video at all today. I spend most of my time, oh, here's a new knife that's coming out from Artisan Cutlery. It's going to be coming soon. It's a Ray Laconico design. This is going to be coming out soon. It has a mirror polish. It is gorgeous. Look at that. Dragoon's been a member for 2 months with a super chat. He said, one time at band camp, I realized I didn't make the football team. Thank you very much, Ragoon, for 2 months. Lander Man said, my wife bought me a Herman Ishtar and a Herman Sting. Yay, marriage. Holy moly. Kevin said, how's the ano? Fingerprint magnet, said General Zod. Looks like a fancy Kaiser Veritas, said the Maroni. My grails are 100 or less, said Ramsey Silent. Yeah, this one I will be showing you all. You all will be seeing this on beezblades. This one will be coming soon. From Artisan Cutlery. Artisan Cutlery has a lot of things in store. Absolute mirror polish. Cue Ball said, your wife is a gem. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, here's an exciting knife. Let me show you this one. So Microtech and Giant Mouse and Microtech did a collab. Look at this knife. Oh, I pushed a button. Wait, here we go. Hold on. Okay. Let me get it on the screen so you can see. Here's the front of it. This is a collab between Microtech and Giant Mouse. Look at that bad boy. Or Protec. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Protec. Protec, not Microtech. Protec. Protec and Giant Mouse. And Mrs. B's foot. Look at that. Ooh, so shiny. It's got a wicked blade on it. Polished DLC. That is a very cool looking knife right there. Derek said, how's Mrs. B's holding up? Made props for wheeling around. Dale said, I was about to say that looks like a Protec. Yeah, see, I can't keep anything straight tonight. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm multitasking. Hold on. I'm writing something down. There we go. Todd Dog said, love the live stream, brother. You're going to be hurting tomorrow. I know. I gotta end this. Thank you, man. Oh my gosh, it's almost 1. Yeah, I gotta get some sleep tonight, peoples. Okay, so we're oh my gosh. Has everyone gone and entered? We're gonna do a quick giveaway right now. Here's the entry video. Make sure everyone got a chance to go make a positive comment. Right here is the entry video. So go make a positive comment there, and then we'll draw a winner, and we will announce it next week on the live stream. Let's see. YouTube random comment picker. Big Jimpin entered. So let me there. I pinned the message. Okay, I just pinned it on the chat. That way everyone has a chance to go enter into tonight's random giveaway drawing. And we'll see what the random knife will be next week. Stacy said, hey everyone, Bluminati Ninja and Twisted Sis lost their home in a tornado yesterday. They could use some help from folks if you're able to. Send to Johnny Lopez PayPal at Black Talon 98. Thanks. Yes. So glad that Bluminati and family are okay. Him and Twisted Sis. I am so glad they are okay. Knowing I saw pictures and knowing what happened and knowing that they are okay is just amazing. I'm just so happy that they are okay. If you want to help them out, go to Johnny Lopez's PayPal at BlackTalon98 if you want to go help them out. SC Knife Monkey said, you're in my time zone now. Yeah, absolutely. Rolf Robertson said, good evening, Beez. Hope to see you tomorrow. Dude, tomorrow I'm going to be wearing a beezblades t-shirt that says beezblades on the back of it. I'll have a black shirt on and it says beezblades all the way across the back. So that way you can come find me. Thank you to everybody that came and said hello today. That was awesome. Rolf Roberts said, good evening, Beez. I just read that. Now, Lanyard Man said, jumping ain't easy. Diggy, 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 diggy. Okay, everybody get entered. We're going to do this rando giveaway, and then I'm going to take my contacts out. That's going to feel good. Yeah, we've been going since, oh my gosh. So this has been a nonstop day since, what, about 8 this morning? So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 30, 40, 56. So I've been going strong for 17 hours. So I do need to get some rest because tomorrow I'm going to be standing for another 8 hours at Blade Show. Yeah, you can, my shoes are, you can see my shoes through the walls. They are so bright orange. All you got to do is look for the black shirt and the crazy shoes. All right, let's pull this up. Let me find it. Here we go. Copy. Pull up this YouTube random comment picker. See who's going to win a mystery knife. Okay, can you guys see what I'm seeing? Yes, you can. Okay, here we go. And oh yeah, and the lady on the bike. You can look for Mrs. Beez on the bike. She'll be tooling around. All right, number of winners. Michael Lawrence with a $10 super chat. Michael. Dude, thank you, Michael. He said, short but sweet. Glad to spend this time with you guys and look forward to it every week. Have a great weekend and good luck to everyone. I'll email you, Beez. Just get back in touch when you're home. All right, man. Thank you, Broham. Vice President. Very much appreciated, kind sir. Okay, let's see how many comments we got. And we have many comments. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Are you set? Attorney Bailey, yes, dude, email me like right after the live stream. That way I can get your number so I definitely get to see you. Okay, you guys can see what I'm seeing and go. Watch the names fly by. Oh, I forgot to enter my own giveaway. I forgot. Yeah, so I am pretty excited that, I was very torn on, I was like, do I want double thumb studs? Do I not want double thumb studs? But I think I'm going to like them that much more, having double thumb studs. And my goodness, the knives that I saw that people got today were just Manganis, Sharif, his knives were a hit today with a lot of folks. Total hit. John said the drummer is back. Oh, nice. The Maroni said definitely go for the double thumb studs. Yeah, I'm gonna turn them both in tomorrow and go for the double thumb studs. I'm definitely gonna be happy with that, and I will be very happy to get my. I can't believe I have. Wow, that's crazy. Dog One said I'd like to thank the Academy. Sharif has some awesome designs. Yeah, man. Yeah, the one wicked one with the crazy blade. I got to see that one today, and then his other one, I can't remember the name of it, the Arami or something like that. Leo said it's going to be a good weekend. Sharif is an awesome designer, said Q-Ball. Drum roll is back, said Mr. Silent. Yeah, dude, I don't know what happened to the drum roll last week, but we got it back. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, and hang out after the live. Listen, I have another knife to show you that I got. Oh my gosh. Guys, don't go anywhere because I have another very exciting knife to show you. Holy cow. My goodness. The winner is Michael Lawrence, 8428. Congratulations. Congratulations, Michael Lawrence. I'm looking at your YouTube page right now. Michael, you know what to do. Email me. Look at that. Congratulations. Email me, beezblades@gmail.com, with a screenshot of your YouTube login page, which I see right now. Congratulations, dude. And I don't even have, he said Jeebus Chrysler. Oh, that's great. Congratulations, dude. Email me with a screenshot of your YouTube login page and then your mailing information, dude. How about that? How about that? Hey, besides the congrats, I got to show you guys this new Spyderco that I got. I didn't even get to show it to you. Holy. Ken said, isn't he the highest ranking Hive member? Yes, he is the vice, the self-appointed vice president. He's an ultimate beekeeper. So look what I got today, people. I got this. Congratulations. Derek said, I got to see it already. So here we have a brand new Spyderco Sage 6 with the button compression lock. S90V blade steel. I got the Sage 6 first thing this morning. And it was due to the pressure from all of you telling me I need to get it. Got all the pressure from the Hive telling me I should get it. So I got it. And it is very cool. Very, very cool. They weren't even going to sell it. I said I wanted it, and he didn't even have it in the computer. So I felt very fortunate to be able to get it. He had to figure out how much it was going to cost. He didn't even know what it cost. Is that peel ply or solid carbon fiber? This is solid carbon fiber. Let me see if I can show you here. Let me see if this will focus. This is solid carbon fiber. And you can see all the way through there. And it is a button actuated liner lock. It's a compression lock, but a button lock. And I was very surprised how, see, I'm glad I got to handle it because it has, you know, a really, really ergonomically sound, very good handle. S90V. This is a sprint run. Look at that. This is brand new in the box. I opened it because he had one in the display. I said, I'll take the display, blah, blah, blah. And he went and looked, and they had 3 more with them at Blade Show. So I was able to get one right there first thing. Joe said it's supposed to be solid. Yeah, S90V. They had this one in S30 or S35, one of the two. Yeah, so that's my 2 Spyderco finds. I got this one for $79, and I got the Spyderco Sage 6 for $300. So very, very excited. CPM S90V. How about them apples? Very excited. Cue Ball said S90V is a good steel. Beez got the hookup for real, said Derek for real. Yeah, dude. So now tomorrow we got to see if Mrs. Beez can find something that screams out at her. But yeah, this is a carrier. I mean, I really didn't want to spend that much money without being able to handle it. And once I got the handle, I was like, oh wow, that's really, and it's very light. It's light, but it's balanced. This is a nice carry. Yep. All right, so it's 1 a.m. It is now Saturday at Blade Show, so I'm going to take my contacts out. I have to get some sleep because I have a lot of standing and walking to do tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me share in my excitement. It's just the best. And I couldn't do it all without you. I love you all to pieces. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. And thank you for supporting me. And thank you for being my friends. I love you guys very much. I hope to find out a lot more new things for you to share with you tomorrow. I will definitely be working on it. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I love you all to pieces. Remember, live life in the present. Keep a Band-Aid handy and don't cut yourself.